Hello. So we are going to read another news from Times of India. Today, the news is this is latest news for India's trade talks. Piyush Goyal says FTA negotiations going on so by some with America, Chile, EU, and more. India is at the center of major trade talks as it negotiates free trade agreements with several key partners, including European Union, the United States, Chile, Peru. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal said on Saturday, speaking at Entrepreneur and Traders Leadership Summit. Goyal said Goyal said that the world looking at India as developed economies are actively engaging in trade discussions. He said the Commerce Ministry is working round the clock to push these negotiations forward. सुबह के समय ऑस्ट्रेलिया और जापान में दफ्तर खुल जाते हैं। दोपहर के समय होता है तो यूरोप खुल जाता है। शाम के समय होता है तो अमेरिका से बातचीत शुरू हो जाती है। पेरू चिली से बातचीत शुरू हो जाती है। In the morning, offices open in Australia and Japan. By afternoon, Europe is active, and the evening discussions begin with the US and with Peru and Chile. The minister said. He also highlighted that India and the US have been in bilateral trade agreement talks since March so far. Five rounds of six discussions have been held, but the US postponed its visit for the sixth round of negotiations in India. The talks the talks come at the crucial time when the US has imposed a sharp 50% tariff on Indian goods from 27th August. Currently, Indian imports to US face 25% tariffs. So now we will took another news from Times of India, that is business news. Okay, okay. We will go to this business part. Yeah, here are the major news. Okay, India-Australia trade deal, 11th round of CECA concludes. So this is another news about India-Australia trade deal. 11th round of CECA concludes in Delhi. Goods, services, and digital trade discussed. India and Australia have been another big step towards sealing a trade deal, and as official wrapped up the latest round of negotiations in New Delhi on Saturday. The two countries, which have already been implemented an interim trade agreement in December 2022, are now pursuing to expand its scope into comprehensive economic cooperation agreement. The 11th round of India-Australia Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement negotiations was held in New Delhi from 18 to 23rd August 2025, further advancing the shared objective of strengthening bilateral trade and economic partnership. The Commerce Ministry said, as cited by PTI, talks spanned a wide range of areas from goods, services, and mobility to digital trade, rules of origin, institutional provisions, as well as issues linked to environment, labor, and gender. According to the ministry, two discussions brought greater understanding for convergence on the convergence on the remaining provisions to take up the pace. Both sides will continue negotiations through virtual intercessions, looking ahead with shared ambitions and mutual understanding to work towards a future-ready framework. India and Australia remain strongly aligned to early conclusions of a mutually beneficial CECA, it added. Thank you for watching.